going to be my Libra reading. I did want to say that I am doing a past lives reading now, and if you did not see that, I did my very first one last week. I'm going to be doing another one either Thursday or Friday. So in addition to my all signs reading every week, my twin flame reading, my past lives reading, there are lots of other videos that you can watch on your off week, since I do half the signs one week and half the other week. I'm also going to be doing runes readings. I'm going to incorporate that into into my cycle of different videos that I do. I said that I was going to teach myself how to do them, but I said, you know what? I think it's more a matter of remembering how. So I'm real excited about those. I've got some new decks coming in because I get bored easily and I'm sick of all my decks already. And also I'm doing my personal readings differently. They are $50 and you get about 40 minutes of my time. And we video chat and you can ask questions and I can get a sense for your energy and what is blocking you currently and really give you some insight. And also if you'd like to make an energy donation, you can do so through the same links that I'm going to put in the description of the video. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started. We have the Three of Cups. And whenever I see the Three of Cups, I interpret this different ways. I can interpret this as a third party, as in your relationship. Maybe there's somebody else in the way. But when I initially pulled this card this morning, because I pulled these cards this morning, I'm just now actually getting to them. The first thing that came to my mind was you are feeling like there is interference. And this can happen in a lot of ways. Your fears and doubts come up. And this usually reflects on past relationships. So do take a look at how your fears and your doubts and insecurities right now are reflective on what you have been through in the past with others. Because I feel very strongly that there are not the obstacles or blocks that you feel that there are. You're actually creating these because we do create our reality. And if you're not consciously creating, then you're creating by default, by wherever you are vibrating at and wherever your insecurities and your fears and your doubts are. And these are usually in your subconscious, in your shadow side. And you have to shine light on them. So do I actually feel like there's somebody blocking you right now in your connection with your love interest? No, I don't. I feel like it's all in your head. But be very careful, especially if you're in a relationship right now, actually in a relationship, that you don't project these fears and insecurities onto your partner, because it's a very repelling energy. And this will push them right out the door. That message is coming through from Spirit as well. People can sense this even energetically. Even if you don't express it, they can feel it. And once again, you're aligning to it. So do clear that. To clarify that card, we have dance and celebration. So basically, the energy that I'm getting from this is to really be in a place of gratitude. Celebrate life. Stop worrying so much. Stop taking things so seriously. Lighten up. Put on some music. Dance around your house. I do that all the time. Really get to moving. Take your shoes off. Go outside. Connect to Mother Earth, to Gaia, like she is doing. And really get back to the basics. And turn off the TV. I listen to my records a lot. I don't watch TV. I don't judge people who do, but I listen to my records, or I listen to audiobooks, or actually read books. I listen to a lot of music. I watch a lot of videos on YouTube. Eckhart Tolle is the main one. I mean, I have other channels that I watch, but I'm very selective about what I take in now. But do celebrate, like I said, do celebrate life and really get out and start enjoying life and stop worrying so much so that you stop attracting these type of situations. Because even if it shows up in your current reality, don't feed into it. Any type of situation that we consider shitty, do starve it out by not feeding into it. We have the Two of Wands. And basically what I'm getting with this is that whole mirror. People are a perfect mirror. So do look at what people are showing you. The other message that's coming through is to clear victim mentality. Release the blame game. Stop focusing on shit that's happened in the past, because you know what? It was all divinely guided and you signed up for this, so it was perfect. Look at the lessons in it. Look at the lessons in the circumstances that you've had and in people that you've dealt with. And learn those lessons so they get out of the way, because you know what? Lessons will continue to repeat themselves until they are learned. And to clarify that card, sorry, my dog's being a little noisy. We have the Key. And basically what I'm getting with this is that you have the key all along. You have the key to knowledge. You have the key to the ancient DNA and the memories of your soul, the blueprint of your soul. They're already there. All you have to do is connect to them. And stop going to others for spiritual information. Connect to your own source. Connect to your own soul, because that's where all the answers are. The answers are within. Stop focusing on things that are happening in the physical realm right now. Because ascension, if you are on a spiritual journey like I am, ascension is an inner journey. It has nothing to do with what's happening in the physical. A lot of times people get real caught up on signs, like for instance, this is 3333. And when you first start on a spiritual journey, that's cool and all, because that is letting you know that you're waking up. But after a while, you want to stop focusing on anything that's happening in the physical realm. And understand that there's more going on than what meets the eye. So go deeper and definitely unlock these truths. Unlock the magic. That message came through. We have a new beginning here, the Ace of Wands. And I have another card. I wish I had it out here right now. But it's actually the girl sitting on a couch reading a book. And there is a creature like an alligator or whatever on the wall that is blending in with the paint. And she is completely oblivious to it. Completely unaware of it. And that is the point that we have to get to with our fears. We have to stop letting them affect us because they are illusions. We have to get to the point where we're like, okay, it's whatever. It's whatever. And you know what? I was talking about fears being illusions in my Sagittarius video. Let me tell y'all about my Sagittarius video. So you know how I've been talking about how my views have gone down. And I was really feeling away for a while. I was like, man, I went from having like 12,000 views to like having maybe 100, maybe. And I couldn't figure out what it was. And I was really feeling like, damn, just people just don't want to hear what I have to say. Well, the Spirit let me know that I will have the right audience at the right time. And that if you are watching my videos, it's because you are divinely guided to. And this is my soul's purpose. And just keep plugging along. And I will have, like I said, I will have the audience have the success that I want to have. So, I did my Sagittarius video yesterday. And I haven't used the Art Oracle cards this week. And usually I'll take a line from the Art Oracle card and use it as like my headline in the video. But what I had instead was one of the romance angel cards, and it said something like, someone is returning from your past. And so I put that in the tagline. Well, now I know what it takes to get a whole bunch of views and a whole bunch of comments, sometimes that are not very nice, on a video. All you have to say is someone is coming back, a new love is coming into your life, or something along that line. For the simple fact, and it's no judgment, but that's what everybody flocks to these videos for. They want to know what their lover's doing. So, needless to say, I have a whole bunch of views on Sagittarius. I had some people, I think, that were disappointed because, you know, when I do my videos, I'm always talking about what can you do to align to love? What can you do to manifest this, to bring this in? What is blocking you? And so I got to talking like that in my videos. I have attracted a lot of new people. I feel like I'll have a lot of new viewers as a result, because I did have some positive comments. But I got on the topic of fears being illusions, and I had someone comment. It's kind of taken me a minute to kind of get to my point here. I had someone comment about fears, about basically all the shit that's going on in the world. And you really think that fears are not real? And he went as far to saying, go check out the comment, seriously. He really went so far as to say something like, what if I tied you up and held you hostage and tortured you? Would you be scared then? The fuck? Well, first of all, you have to catch me and you have to fight me first. I'm meaner than a junkyard dog. But second of all, I'm not going to lie to that shit. Whatever you fear is what you're going to attract. And like I have said over and over again, we are experiencing our reality through the matrix, which is in our mind. And everyone is experiencing their very own version at the same time. You know, I told him just that in the comment. I said, you know what, I'm not going to debate with you. And I disabled comments on the video because I'm not getting into all that. And you know, that almost was a threat. You know what I'm saying? But anyhow, fears are illusions. They're not real. So to clarify that, we have rest and rejuvenation. To clarify that, new Ace of Wands. Oh, so what I was getting at, shit. I done got all the way off track. So in the other card that I wish I knew where it was right now, I just don't feel like digging through the deck, she's completely oblivious to the fears. Okay. And so in this picture, this is a new beginning, and she's actually embracing the fear. It's like she's accepted that about herself. And once you get to the point, you will never completely clear fears. I don't know how many damn times I've told myself I have cleared a fear, and it comes back up again. And I'm like, what the hell? You will never completely clear it. But what you can do is stop feeding it. It can shrink. And you can actually get to the point where you can embrace it. Accept that about yourself. You know, accept that you have a fear of change. And when you accept that about yourself, that is showing yourself love. That is how we love ourselves. We have the rest and rejuvenation card. And basically what I'm getting with this, because that clarifies that Ace of Wands, because that is brand new energy that's coming in. So basically what Spirit is saying to do right now is that you have been doing a lot of shifting and clearing, and you have been doing a lot of energy work, and it's very draining. So if you're being divinely guided, or if your body's screaming at you to take a nap, go to bed, don't judge it. Definitely do that, because we need our energy to manifest what we want. Because whatever we focus our energy on, we attract, we manifest. So since we want to be higher vibrational to actually manifest something that we really truly want, we want to be well rested and rejuvenated for that. So we have another ace card. So we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Ace of Discs, which is the same as Pentacles. And this is new opportunities coming your way. Lots and lots of new opportunities. And I feel like for some of you, this is going to be new career options. Someone's going to be offered a house, whether it be one to rent, like a new apartment to rent, or if you're trying to buy a house, the message that's coming through is that that is going to be successful because you're in this new energy and you are manifesting really good things in your life. I'm showing that right now. And especially after you rest and rejuvenate and you really pull your energy back and you're able to harness that, you're really going to see how the law of attraction works. I don't know how many times I see people in groups talking about basically wanting to know. They look at the law of attraction as like a concept or something they need to learn how to do. The law of attraction is a spiritual law. It's a divine truth. It's always working, whether or not you know it or not. But the key is to be able to harness it and be able to use it for, like I said, higher vibrational situations instead of being in that place of fears where you are just attracting by default. So I feel like this Hermit card here actually goes along with that rest and rejuvenation. Because what do you do when you are a hermit? You pull your energy back. Don't be scared to say no to people. Don't be scared to stay home and rest and regroup and, spend that time outdoors, like I said, really connecting to yourself and really getting to know yourself and really knowing what it is that you want so that you can focus your intentions and your energy on it. I am getting for some of you that you need to set better boundaries, that you are taking on a lot of other people's shit. And that's another reason you're so tired. I know I came to the point over the weekend where I released a lot of angerness and bitterness that I had towards people. I came to the conclusion where I was like, you know what? They were soul family. They had parts to play. They did that. And it takes a whole lot of energy to hold on to bitterness and to a grudge. It's a lot of energy. And besides, unforgiveness is the leading cause of cancer. I tend to have a lot of pain in my body, and Spirit let me know that it's pent up anger and frustration and stress. And so I have been releasing that so that I don't have as much pain in my body anymore. We have the Six of Cups. And this is a very nostalgic card. This is looking back. The energy that I'm getting, okay, is that you have been looking back and really trying to rekindle a romance. And you don't ever want to go backwards, because the message that's coming through from Spirit is that this particular relationship that you're nostalgic about, you will never have that type of relationship with that person again. How can you expect to learn and grow, clear fears, raise your vibrations, better yourself in all areas of your life, and go back to the same type of relationship you had with someone else? It's impossible. So stop chasing that. Stop chasing those dreams. Stop chasing that fairy tale, because it will never be that again. Both of you have learned and you have grown, and you're not even the same people. And so the message that came through for me over the weekend was, I really wanted those feelings back. I want to feel that way again. And Spirit said, you know what? Give those feelings to yourself. And make yourself feel that way. Because nobody truly can make us feel any way. That is giving away our power. And also, the other thing is if you're dependent on somebody to make you happy or make you feel good, what happens when they're not there to do that? That's the reason why we have to give it to ourselves. And you can get to the point where you can add to what I have, but you can't take it away from me. And that is truly being powerful. And clarify that card, we have love life. The basis of your question involves your love life, which is now changing for the better. So this is actually clarifying that card. And what did I say? You're actually in a better place and you're higher vibrational now, so stop trying to go backwards. And stop trying to chase that high or that Jones that you had from that person at one time, because you know what? That is not love. That is an addictive behavior. That is codependency. So clear that shit. We have the Eight of Wands. And so basically what I'm getting with this card is a certain amount of stagnation, that you're stuck right now. And the reason why you're stuck right now, well, first of all, you are trying to go back to old energy, and you can't do that. This is a forward moving journey. You can never go backwards, and you shouldn't want to. But you do need to unstick yourself because, but you know what I'm saying. Because these are self-limiting beliefs. This is like a self-imposed prison, to where you have told yourself that there's only one possible outcome and you will not accept anything else. And the universe is telling you to open it up. Hand it over, for one thing. Hand it over to the universe. Let the universe fight your battles for you. That message has came up. Because to clarify that card, we have be brave and true, Spirit Warrior. So when you hand something over to the universe, what I did was I asked for divine selection. I said, you know what? I'm going to hand this over to the universe. And what I want is the highest possible outcome in the best possible way, in the most divine timing. Ways I can't even imagine, and it might not even be the person you've been seeking. I know when people used to tell me that used to trigger the hell out of me, but I want what I want. Well, maybe it's not good enough for you. So hand it over to the universe and have faith that everything is going to work out perfectly. And it takes a lot of courage and a lot of authenticity to get to this point. So do check yourself. See, the universe wants to give you the gift of divine selection. They're saying that we've got this. You don't even need to focus on it. Focus your energy on something else. Enjoying life, for instance. And know that we got you. We know what you want. So stop focusing on it. Start living. When you're focused on something all the time, you're keeping it away. It's a very repelling energy when you're constantly focused on something. I know I said that what we focus our energy on grows, okay? But when you are focused on something that you want and you do not have it, and you are acknowledging the fact that you do not have it because you're constantly worried about where is it, when's it coming, how's it going to come to me? You know what? You are coming from a place of lack and scarcity. Start focusing on what you do have. Start celebrating that. And that is the perfect vibration to be in. Needing nothing attracts everything. And you have the false person card. And this false person is you because you have not been real with yourself. A lot of times we tell ourselves, it's very ego-based when you feel like all of the work that when you tell yourself, you know what, I'm completely all right. Everything is completely fine about me. I don't have anything else I need to do. I'm just sitting here now, twiddling my thumbs, waiting for, that's this energy here, waiting for what I want to show up at my door. Because I'm ready. But the message that's coming through from Spirit is we're never going to be completely where we want to be at, because the journey is the destination. And so don't let your ego fool you into feeling like you have done all of your work and you're just waiting for whatever it is that you want to show up. Understand that the soul does not want to stagnate. The soul wants to constantly grow and evolve and change. That's what this is for. There's a lot of stagnant energy in this reading. a lot of stagnant energy where you are stuck. It's that self-imposed prison, so definitely do get yourself out of the self-imposed prison. Shift your thinking. All right, we have this postcard oracle card. Let me get right to it. And dearest you, since you're on Earth, you understand how buildings are built. Yes, a good solid foundation and yet flexibility too in case of earthquakes. And truth be told, you can't offer something sustainable unless it is built from a solid base, whether it be an idea that takes form one step at a time, or an actual house that needs a sturdy foundation dug, poured, and built. We want to remind you of this because you might need a little encouragement to see this is true in your life at this time. And celebrate the fact that now you can repair the cracks in the foundation of your life effortlessly, as well as do a general site check to ensure your hard work is being well supported. Do this and know you're building your life on a perfect and sound foundation that will allow you to welcome the many miracles waiting on to come to visit. We're so happy for you and so intrigued by what you're building. Wow. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And like I said, the universe wants to give you a gift, and they want to give it to you in the most perfect way. So make sure you're not blocking yourself or blocking your blessings. All right, this is your reading, Libra. Thanks for watching.